Hey, it's your buddy Peace and Harmony with you here today. The critical mind that keeps us away from healing. What I find in my experience with people is that oftentimes it's the critical mind within somebody that's really keeping them from doing the healing work that could really bring them the salvation and the sort of wholeness that they're looking for. The critical mind that's been implanted within them by the narcissist, by the psychopath, can be very severe and very strong and kind of overpower their personality. And overpowering meaning it's the only voice that they hear within, or it's something they really begin to believe about themselves, that they can't exist without this person, that they're not good enough, that they're not emotionally strong enough to leave them. They're not emotionally strong enough to withstand all that's required for them to heal. They're not strong enough to believe the truth and see the reality that's in front of them. They have kind of an inferiority complex, and this is where they, underneath it all, they feel like they're not good enough. And oftentimes the narcissist is a person who really is, either covert or overt. They're being driven by this internal insecurity. And they have a way of causing other people in their environment to be under their control, under their manipulation. But what ends up happening is it ends up crushing that person's spirit and crushing it to the point where they no longer feel their own sense of personal power, their own ability to kind of make judgment calls for themselves. They're really kind of dismantled from their mind and heart connection working together. So it's kind of like these people tend to feel like they're not living life the way that they should. They don't feel like they're experiencing all that in life that they could, and they're really kind of living out of this critical mind. So one of the keys that I hope to help share with you today is how important it is to let go of that overly critical mind. The one that's constantly judging yourself or others, constantly criticizing of yourself, others, or life. Constantly getting down on things, constantly complaining, the one that gossips, the one that is so, has such high standards that they can never be attained. In other words, I can never fill these shoes that I'm feeling like I need to fulfill and fit in order to be the person that I'm supposed to be. Of course, there's feeling like you want to constantly improve yourself as a person, but it's the critical mind that keeps you from healing. It's the one that makes you feel down, that doesn't think that you're worth it, that won't cause you to get up and write positive affirmations. The critical mind that doesn't believe that you can get there. The positive mind that makes it take you longer than it should to heal. It takes some people years, but is it worth it? Yes. Do you want to get through it as soon as possible? Yes. Do you want to begin to have a smile on your face, a genuine smile? Yes. Then give a genuine smile to someone today. Find little things that you can do where you're not feeling in a sense of judgment, but instead more acceptance. Judge less and love more is a very simple statement that you can write and put that on your refrigerator. Put it in your notebook. Put this in your wallet. Say it over and over to yourself. Today I'm going to judge less and I'm going to love more. And see if you can't just give a genuine smile to somebody. Make it a part of your day. Make it a specific, discrete part of your day. While you're walking, while you're going to the grocery store, you see a baby, you see, a cute couple. Acknowledge them and say, you guys are such a cute couple. They'll smile back to you and you'll feel that connection coming back to you. You see a baby, and it's very amazing how a baby can see you from like a couple aisles away, and they'll be just kind of, trying to peek up in their stroller or whatever, to kind of like look at who's around, and then they'll kind of give you a smile, and then the parent will encourage it. See if you can create more of those opportunities in your life so you can begin to love more and judge less, because it's the critical judging mind that keeps us separated from the best person that we can be, living our better energy, our higher emotions, our gratitude, our joy, our acceptance in life, our forgiveness, and letting go of all the hurts and then the control over us and the manipulation, because as soon as we're creating those positive experiences, we're no longer under the control of that negative, toxic person. We're creating more of the positive. We're creating more we're generating this on our own. We're creating on our own. We're establishing this on our own. We are starting to begin this again and coming out of that toxic environment, that toxic relationship that has been plagued with hostility, anger, aggression, and definitely judgment. So try your best to become more aware of these sort of judgment thoughts that occur. We talk a lot in this channel about becoming aware of really some of the unconscious sort of beliefs that we have, the unconscious thoughts that we have, and realize, how they're kind of making us feel down, depressed, not having faith in life, not looking for the good in things, staying in negative situations around toxic people. We don't have the ability, we don't have the leverage. Sorry, there's a bee right here. We don't, excuse me, just going to mobilize a little bit. We don't feel we have the leverage that we need to sort of lift ourselves up into a more positive environment. We don't have the will. We're out of touch with our personal will. We're out of touch with our ability to take action. And it's so important to take action. It's so important to do these little steps and see little bits of progress in our lives, because it's those little steps that are going to get you to where you need and want to be. It's not going to, if you're waiting for just some gale wind that's going to take you, 3 miles into progress and getting rid of, getting through this into a more positive situation where you're not controlled by people. That gale wind is actually going to be little bursts, little sort of breezes that help move you in a positive direction, and it has to be done consistently on a day-by-day basis. And if anything is, if it feels like work, if it feels like effort, then that's okay. But you're going to get rewards from this, personal rewards, emotional rewards, intangible rewards that really are important and will help rid you of that toxicity, the hostility, the negative emotions, the negative expressions, the evil looks, the evil stares, the condescending judgment views, the sort of, lack of hope that you've had in people and in life. That will start to be restored in you when you start to take some of these positive steps and get out of that critical mind, get out of that severe judgment, and start to let it go. Start to let go of that judgment and let more positive feelings, love, and experiences resume to you and fill you up instead. But you have to be able to get out of that and become aware of that sort of judgment that has been instilled in you. Oftentimes the narcissist and psychopathic personalities, that's how they control. They make you feel like you don't have what it takes and that you need to depend on them and you need to take care of them, so you create this codependent relationship. That is not true. You have everything it takes. You have everything within you to be evergreen and to be true and authentic and have long-standing positive emotions in your life, and not the toxic ones that are basically there to bring you down, keep you in a fog, and keep you being less than you are. Peace and harmony with you here today. Hope these videos help. Please share, please subscribe for more great tools, videos, discussions, and support. Have a beautiful day.